quick check-in with House of Mrth. We are on chapter 7. Lily and Rsdl are getting together, and Lily's like, okay, I'm going to have to marry him. Rsdl's like, no. Last year you would have been a use to me. This year you've fallen so much, you're an encumbrance to me. So that ain't going to work. But hey, how about you want to hook up with me anyways? And she's like, no, I'm not doing that. Or at least, we're at this point maybe in the opening negotiations, and maybe she doesn't think she's as desperate to just become the mistress of Rsdl. But at this point, it's like no. And she actually gets to a point where she actually kind of like, it's nice. Rsdl just lays the cards on the table and is direct with her. And there's a certain part of her that just kind of responds well to that. Like, okay, after all the kind of the double talk and the backstabbing and the circumlocution, it's kind of refreshing to have a guy who just says, no, you're not of use to me. You've fallen too far. You got all these stories about you, so I'm not going to do it. Then he, at the very end of this little part of chapter 7, we're not all the way through chapter 7, he asks her, why don't you use those letters of hers you bought last year? He knows about the letters. I wonder how he knows about the letters. Did he send that woman to her to sell the letters too? I don't know, but it's funny that he knows about this stuff. He is a blunt, vulgar, cast. I mean, he's got jeweled hands. He's got glossy hair. It's like he's stock taker eyes. We're still very much into kind of some kind of a caricature of a Jewish person, a negative stereotype of a Jewish person. But I finally asked the question that has been puzzling me all the way through this is, why don't you use those letters of hers you bought last year? Why don't you take your revenge on Bertha Dorset? Bertha Dorset has ruined your already wavery reputation. She's just tanked you. She has tanked you for her own purposes. Basically, make Lily look like a cheating woman that was trying to get George away when actually Bertha was having an affair with Stepney, some young guy. Why? So next time we'll find out maybe why. Maybe she'll say, maybe she'll just think it to herself. Maybe she won't confide to Rsdl. She's a careful customer some ways. In other ways, you're just like, why are you not being more careful? That's the thing about her, is like she thinks she's above all this, and she's so much not. She's so much a creature of this. And there's sometimes, like, Miss Fisher is another player, and it's like, Miss Fisher, it's like, honey, why are you not being smarter? You could have set yourself up 1,000 times before already. But why do you keep on doing this? This mixture of striving and also self-sabotage, loathing for doing the striving. All right, I'll leave it there. More videos later.